guys, it's Cari from Cari Bo Berry Co. Welcome back. I hope that you guys had an amazing holiday. I know I did. So this week is the first week of 2020. Woo! Happy New Year! We made it, guys. I can't believe we're starting a new decade, and I just feel like there's so many opportunities for growth and so many goals, and it's the dawning of a new era. So I hope that you feel the same. I hope that you are just as energized as I am with all of the infinite possibilities of what is to come. And so because of that, that's what inspired me in my spread this week. I wanted my New Year's spread to just scream celebration and party and goals and confetti, glitter, celebration, all the good stuff, champagne. So that is what I went with. I really wanted a black and gold theme here. I wanted gold, shiny, glittery, that sort of thing. However, I was only using my Crayola supertips. I decided to challenge myself to try to get that gold metallic look with just the Crayola supertips. I didn't want to use foil or anything like that. It doesn't really photograph that well. So I just went with the markers, and I am absolutely in love with the results. So I hope that you are too. So if you want to watch me create this spread, then stay tuned. Here it is. All right, let's do it. So I'm starting with my lettering here. It says the best is yet to come, because I have so many dreams and so many goals for this year to grow Cari Bo Berry Co, and I'm so excited about it. So I just really wanted to include this quote in my spread this week. And so I'm gonna add some bling and sparkle. I just really wanted to add a lot of sparkle and shine into this spread. And so my glasses are clinking. I added some bubbles to the bubbly. And so with these little decorations, I just lightened the pencil marks, and then I'm going back through and adding some where I want it to sparkle and look like the little medallions are shining, because I want to leave them white, so I don't want to color over them with the gold. So I penciled them out first so that I could avoid them with the gold marker. And I'm just using a ruler because I think it looks nicer. It looks like they're actually hanging, and because I can't draw a straight line to save my life. So there's that. And now I'll just use my black pen to outline those little sparkles. And now they're all shiny and pretty. So this Hello 2020 portion is going to be a work in progress pretty much for the rest of the video. I'm outlining it first because I really want the letters to stand out, and then it makes it easier for me to avoid the white space when I go in and do the stippling for the confetti dots. And now I'm going in with my black marker and starting that stippling effect. So I want it to be super concentrated and dark in the middle where the letters are, and then I want it to fade out to a less dense sort of confetti placement as it goes out. So I'm starting really dark and putting all of my stippling super close together in here where the letters and the numbers are. And then as it goes out, I will space them further and further apart. So you'll see me come back to this multiple times to try to get a little bit more blending going. So, and now because I went through and did all of that super heavy stippling now it makes it a little bit easier to not mess up my white space. I have a little bit of space between where I'm dotting right now and the letters and numbers that I don't want to color in. And so it's just getting this cute little confetti look to it, and don't worry, because I will come back to it at least probably 2 more times. So here's my super cute champagne bottle. So I'm doing the black first because I tend to, if I do the lighter color first, then I always tend to accidentally mess it up with the black. So I did the black first, and I'm just making that label pretty. And now I'm gonna go in with my gold and do the same exact effect that I did with the confetti in the Hello 2020 portion. So I'm just making it look like we're popping bottles, we're celebrating, it's a new decade, what's not to celebrate? And the cork, because, you know, you can't pop bottles without the cork flying everywhere. And I'm just adding some more stippling there to make it look like that cork material, give it some texture. And I had to put 2 months here because it's half a December week, half a January week. And this is where I'm really going to start to attempt to get that metallic gold look. So I'm going to do the dates. So what I'm doing is I'm going in with my lighter gold marker, and I'm going to start doing my dates with that, and then I'll go in and start shading with a darker gold, and that's going to kind of make it look like it's shining, like the light is reflecting off of a shiny surface. Going back at this, doing a little bit more blending, filling in some areas that I think need to be a little bit darker. I was trying to also hide the fact that I had outlined it before. I had only done the outline to, you know, really make the letters and numbers well defined, but I didn't want it to look like there was a line there. I wanted it to look like it was all dots. So now I'm working on my headers for my goals list and my gratitude list, and I think that my goals header is one of my favorite parts of this whole spread, just because I love how the shading turned out to make it look metallic and gold and shiny. So again, I'm doing the same thing where I'm starting with my lighter gold, but I am leaving a little bit more white in the lighter parts, and then I am just in the darker parts doing more strokes with the same marker because I didn't want it to be quite as dark. And then I just went in like I did on the other side and outlined those little sparkles so that it looked really shiny and glittery. Now I'm drawing the days of the week. I love this lettering. It looks so fancy and pretty. But it's really just cursive that's spaced out and widened, so it's just a simple little tweak to what I normally do, but it just has that really swirly twirly effect to it. And then I'm just beefing up the downstrokes a little bit like I always do, my faux calligraphy addiction. And my confetti is still not how I want it to be. I want it to be a little bit more blended, so here I go again. So I'm done adding decoration to it, so now I'm just going in and dividing up the lines now that I know where all of my designs are, so that I can avoid drawing a big black line through them. And this is my box for next week. That's where I like to put my things that need to go on my planner for next week, just so that I have a little glimpse at what is coming up. And here is my habit tracker that I do every week. And what I love about my habit tracker is that it's such a tiny little addition, and it really helps me to stay on track through the week. But I love that each week I can switch up the colors that I use for the icons and switch up the colors that I use to fill in when I've completed a task, and then it matches my spread every week, so it just kind of adds more color in. So that's always a bonus for me. The more color the better, and it matches, so it keeps me on track and it helps with the aesthetic. So that's what I'm all about when it comes to my bullet journal. I want it to be pretty and I want to have a wow factor to it, but it has to be functional or I will not use it. So that is a big deal for me. I have to be able to make lists, add my plans in here, it has to be flexible if something new comes up, all that good stuff. And now just getting rid of all my pencil lines. And then this baby is done. Alright guys, that was it. So I just want to thank you so much for watching, and I just want to wish you a happy 2020. I have so many goals that I want to achieve this year, and I just want to thank you guys for following along with me, because everything that I want to accomplish this year is only possible because of you guys. So I just want to extend an amazing thank you. I'm so grateful for you. If you have not already, please check out my Instagram. That's where I post all of my spreads after they're all filled in. So that's when they look the prettiest. That's when they look that's when all the space is filled in. So I really hope that you'll check that out. And then also I would love it if you would subscribe. I have all kinds of plans and ideas for videos to come. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time.